Buckle up, football fans, picture this. A battle-hardened veteran, fresh off the glory of a Super Bowl triumph, deciding to dust off his cleats and charge back into the fray. That's the exhilarating reality unfolding with the Philadelphia Eagles, as BrandonGraham makes his dramatic return from retirement. But here's where it gets intriguing. Is this a savvy move or a gamble that could redefine how we view an athlete's second wind? A beloved figure is set to grace the Eagles' sidelines once more. BrandonGraham, the stalwart defensive end who's spent his entire 15-year NFL journey with Philadelphia, is emerging from retirement and ironing out the final details of a contract to reunite with the team. This scoop comes courtesy of an ESPN report on Monday, which captured the buzz surrounding his comeback. Graham had called it quits during the offseason in March, just a single month after clinching his second Super Bowl ring in a thrilling upset over the Kansas City Chiefs, who were defending champions. For newcomers to the game, a Super Bowl ring symbolizes the pinnacle of football achievement, awarded to players on the winning team in the NFL's championship showdown. It's like earning a gold medal in the Olympics of American sports. His sabbatical seems to have rejuvenated him. During this break, Graham stepped into the spotlight as an analyst on Good Morning Football, and even launched his own podcast, Unblocked, echoing the path of his former teammate Jason Kelce, who also ventured into media post-retirement. On Monday evening, the 37-year-old, who's earned Pro Bowl honors, a prestigious recognition for standout players, dropped a tantalizing hint on social media, promising a major reveal on his podcast at 9 a.m. Eastern Time the next day. Hey Eagles supporters, check out tomorrow's episode of Unblocked. I've got some exciting updates for everyone, and there's plenty to unpack. Go Birds! He tweeted, building anticipation among fans. As the player with the most years under his belt in Eagles history, Graham is gearing up for his 16th season to bolster a struggling edge rusher unit in Philadelphia. Edge rushers, for those just getting into football, are key defensive players who pressure quarterbacks and disrupt plays along the line of scrimmage. Think of them as the frontline warriors trying to sack the enemy general. The Eagles faced uncertainty at this position from the season's outset without Graham and fellow edge rusher Josh Sweat. Things escalated when Nolan Smith Jr. tore a tricep muscle, landing him on injured reserve, a status where players are sidelined until recovered, similar to a timeout in a long game. He's poised to return after the team's Week 9 bye week. Additionally, Ogbo Okoronkwo joined the injured reserve list due to a tricep issue following their Week 4 win against the Buccaneers. Teammate Jordan Mailata summed it up perfectly in a post-Vikings victory chat with ESPN on Sunday. If he makes a comeback, absolutely yes. That's our uncle right there, the original gangster. He was a cornerstone in our Super Bowl win last year. I believe he'd bring added strength and that crucial spark. If Graham's agreement gets sealed swiftly, he could potentially suit up for the Eagles' upcoming Sunday showdown with the Giants, right before their bye week. And this is the part most people miss. Graham boasts an impressive legacy, ranking third all-time in Eagles sack totals with 76.5. To put that in perspective, sacks are when a defensive player tackles the quarterback behind the line of scrimmage, effectively ending the play and often forcing turnovers. His breakout year for double-digit sacks was in 2022, when he recorded 11. But here's where it gets controversial. At 37, is Graham tempting fate by returning to the high-contact grind of the NFL? Some argue it's inspiring, proving age is just a number for the determined. Others worry it could lead to injuries or diminish his iconic status. Do you think this sets a precedent for other veterans? Or is it a risky nostalgia trip? Should teams prioritize experience over fresh legs? Weigh in below. We'd love to hear your takes, agreements or disagreements in the comments.